So once you bring in the work order into your project, you can run a report. So on the takeoff tab, there's an area length count report. When you select that command, it's going to open up a dialog box over here, and now you can select your objects. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to select by layer. I'm going to choose, I want the building, I want the curbing 1B, I want my gravel area, light concrete, my seed area, my sidewalk, and my sod area. I also want my storm and my inlets. Okay. I'm going to click close. Then I can choose what I want to display. So I can display just the areas, the length, the counts. It's kind of up to you what you want to pick. I can then choose how I want to report it. Do I want to see it in an Excel spreadsheet, CSV file, or into a report view? And then I can choose some details and format of the report. If you want to click them all on and then report it and then click off what you don't want to see, you can do that. So now that I have that, I'm going to click OK. It's going to run the report. And now in my report, I have all my information. So I've got my building, its area, the perimeter of it. I've got my curbing, right? So I got my two different types of curb, the total length of those. I've got my gravel area. I've got my light concrete, my sod, sidewalk. You can see we have a spelling error in our layer, so we need to make that adjustment. Sod area, and then my inlets. I've got 4 inlets and 1 manhole. And if you scroll down a little bit further, it breaks it down. So you can see here each one of those curbs that I've collected, the one building. If I come down a little further, the 4 or 5 different curb Bs, right? So I've got 5 sections of curb B. I've got my gravel area. I've got my light duty concrete, my seed, my sod, and my storm manhole, and my drop inlets. Right. So pretty easy report. I can also, like I said, come up here. I can save as an Excel spreadsheet. If you want to see the spreadsheet format, I'll just run a report again. Everything's still selected. We'll go ahead and choose the Excel spreadsheet, and that will open up Microsoft Excel for us, and we can see the spreadsheet. So you can see it breaks it down into rows and columns, and you can then sort this out. It's actually giving me all the points. All right, so all the points are coming in as well. So kind of what you want to see and how you want to filter that data is totally up to you. Now, there's definitely more we can do. We can take this to another level. Like here, you can see the block, came in for those symbols. We can scale these. I can run volume reports, and we'll get to those. We'll create some other reports and create some more advanced topics in some other chapters here. But one thing I do want to point out is the area of this pad, okay, which is going around here, is the total area. It's not subtracting for the building. So that's something that you want to consider when you're drawing this, is maybe you draw in this section and then this section, and then you would have to trace in an area for the sidewalk. Okay, so just something to consider. Maybe break it into sections, and it will give you true numbers in there. So you would just have to do a little bit of manual math on this one, but other than that, you should have all your areas. So all depends on how you want to collect it. So again, I was only really doing that for instructional purposes. Okay, we can get into some more topics, like I said, as well, and there's more that we can do with this, but my intent was to show a very simple setup, field collection, bring it into Business Center, and then process. So hope this was helpful, and look for more videos in here as well.